All right, welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY, guys. I'm Jake, and this is Chris. I'm saying it this time. Always. And we are going to be working on the wood yard. I know it's been a couple weeks since I posted the first couple videos of me working on the wood yard solo, but Chris was nice enough to offer his help after work today, so we're going to continue working on the wood yard. In the last video, we mentioned that we did a little barter deal with our buddy with the excavator. We did some tree work for him, and in exchange he's going to come over with his excavator and kind of grade, level, move rocks, pull stumps, dig, you know, the whole 9 yards to cut in a road for us to access to get to the wood yard. So before he comes, we want to just clear everything out, take down as many trees as possible, open up the work area as much as possible, and hopefully it turns out good. So we got the Cormidi mini skid steer to move the brush and stuff. We got the Kubota L3901 tractor with the WoodMaxx MX-8800 wood chipper, and we're going to be cutting down trees, chipping them up. Some of these trees are bigger this time. At first I kind of went through and just took down all the little saplings to gain access back here. So now we got some bigger ones that will probably save a good portion of the wood for firewood logs and be stacking them up with the skid steer out of the way. And yeah, we're gonna see how much we can get done. We got a beautiful day here. As you can see, we're kind of working in the shade, which is nice. So we're gonna get to it. All right, guys, so the first culprit that we're gonna be taking down is this double stem maple right here, with the hanger right in front of me. It's pretty tall, but it's mostly leaning to the left here, and it's kind of right on the edge of the first little, you know, trail that I cut in, and I'm thinking that it'll probably be in the way when it comes time to swing in with the trailer. So we do have an opening over this way, just a couple smaller trees. So Chris is getting the mini skid steer in position to push it, and we're gonna push it over one stem at a time. We'll do the bigger one first because it's leaning to my left, and then the back stem is leaning to the right, but we might push it to the left with the skid steer anyway, just to make it easier to chip so we don't have to turn around the tractor. But this is gonna be the first one that's coming down. Chris is gonna push the grapple up against it, and then I will notch it and drop it. Okay guys, so we got that maple down. We got, it looks like two pretty decent firewood poles and one that's got a couple bends and kinks in it, a couple crotches, but such is life. Left the stump a little bit high for the excavator with the ripper shank. Took down two other little guys right there. And that whole tree, all the brush, we chipped up into this little pile here. So as you saw, Chris was on the Cormidi, and me as well, you know, just pulling the brush up towards the WoodMaxx chipper. Definitely seeing a big difference going from yesterday with the 16-inch more bark to an 8-inch PTO driven wood chipper, but the WoodMaxx got the job done. Just takes a little bit longer. And I really do think, instead of trying to shove like the whole tops in, I think it goes faster with smaller pieces. Yeah. So the next culprit that we got is this one. Chris, touch that one. Yeah, this one right here. It's a really tiny, tall string bean. And then we got this bigger maple, which we'll get a lot of nice firewood out of, right up here. So we are going to do this little guy first. Same plan of action. Just kind of push it over with the skid steer and then drag it in to the chipper. Well guys, we have made it back to where the actual wood yard and the work is going to be happening. If you guys remember from a few videos back, I cleared out some saplings here and I said this is where, you know, the road is going up to the back of the property where we have the shelter logics up that way. And this flat area is going to be where the work kind of happens. We're going to thin out some of these dead spars, take out some of these smaller trees that are directly in front of us. But behind Chris is what we did today, and we widened it up quite a bit, and you can really see, you know, it's open now. So once we get these stumps ripped out, we got a nice little pile of firewood poles in the making. Got a pile of ripped out stumps there. Once that excavator comes in and kind of levels things off, rips out the stumps, does whatever grading needs to happen, we should be able to get at least the pickup truck back here, no problem for starters. And then Chris and I just took a walk all the way back, and there's plenty of room to expand. So that's good.
Another job.
Cheers.
Well done.
Thanks for the help.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
It's a fun little project.
Yeah, it's coming along. A lot more open, a lot more light. I think it'll be good. And I mean, having the two machines now, it's like the tractor doesn't have to pull double duty.
Yes.
Before, I know you weren't here when I did the first initial pass, but I was like mostly hauling all the brush by hand, just to the chipper, because it was so tight I didn't really have room to maneuver around.
Right.
But if I had the machine from the get-go, this thing turns on a dime, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And just having it, being able to help push the trees, you know, as somebody else cuts them, what a game changer. This machine continues to impress me.
Yeah, certainly a nice little addition.
It's we just greased it all up, and hopefully it serves us for many more years to come.
Hopefully.
But yeah, so guys, that's about going to wrap up this one. As you can see, Chris and I just cracked open a couple yellow jackets, so the work is done for the day. If you guys have any questions, comments, put them in the comment section below. Any feedback, what you think, you know, we should be doing back here. I know a lot of you guys split firewood, and Chris and I, you know, are doing what we think is the best first move, but obviously, you know, we'll be on this property for hopefully years. So this is going to be an ongoing, ever evolving project. But this is just the initial, you know, first push to get something cut in so that we can start doing firewood. Because, you know, summer has begun. Memorial Day weekend is this upcoming weekend. We got wood to split.
Oh yeah.
So
Tons of wood to split.
Lots of wood. But with the two machines, you know, like we said, the work is a lot easier. We're a lot less fatigued, so we can go a little bit longer and get more done. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, give us a big thumbs up. Like I said, questions, comments, feedback, put it in the comment section below. I'm Jake.
I'm Chris.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.